Hi and welcome to another episode of Monday Market Outlook. Let's look into the PSEI's chart last week, no? So we hit resistance here and it corrected down to the 6,442 level, no? So we did mention that based on the Fibonacci retracement chart, no, that this level here corresponds to the 0.38 level of the retracement. Since it bounced there, it looks like the PSEI will move along to 6,850 range for the rest of the year and probably for the most part of next year, no? Inflation rate came out, no, last December 6, no, and it came in hot at 8%. So that's 0.3% higher than the previous month, no? So inflation has been going steadily up and is now peaked at 8%. But the good news is that unemployment rate has been steadily going down despite that, no? So from 6% April, 5.7, 6%, now it's down to only around 4.5%. So that provided much needed confidence for the market to bounce back from 6,400. If we look at the US dollar PHP currencies, no, so the US dollar bounced back from support of 55.23, so now it's up 55.55, no? So the next resistance here would be around 56.40 or around 56.73. So it could probably move in a range along this price channel. So for now, the market is just waiting for the final word from the US Fed and the BSP on its final rate hike for this year, no? So the FOMC meeting will be in December 13 and 14, and the rate decision will come out on December 14 US time. So that's going to be around 3:30 a.m. December 15 Manila time. So we can expect that by December 15, the BSP will also come out with its rate hike, which we expect to be 50 basis points, no? So the BSP has already said that they will mirror the Fed's rate hike. Barring any surprises, we can expect the US Fed to raise rates by 50 basis points, no, in December 15, which would also give us the expectation that the Banco Central will also raise rates by 50 basis points. On to the S&P 500. So as we explained in last week's chart, the S&P 500 has been moving along this downtrend channel and has hit its resistance here at the 4,100 level. For the most part of last month, we were plotting this upward line here, and now we are plotting this downward line here, and we're expecting it to form a lower low. For traders looking at the S&P 500, you can look at shorting the market at this level because we've seen resistance hold, no? So we have every expectation that the S&P will go down up to around 3,300, no? Last week, the core producer price index numbers came out, no, and they came out hotter than expected at 0.4, no, month-on-month increase, no? So now this is the precursor to the core CPI numbers, which will be announced this week, no? So again, the reason why we are a bit uncertain of how the Fed will react is that because we've seen good numbers, no, and we've seen good numbers from the GDPs, and inflation is still prices are still going up. So is the Fed going to stick to its 50 basis point rate hike, or seeing hotter than expected numbers, would the Fed change their minds and, you know, give us a surprise? For this week, people are asking, is there going to be a Santa Claus rally? We don't know. Is the Santa Claus rally already this rally? Has it happened already? Or is there some room for Santa Claus to rally for us before the year end? We don't know. Last week, we also had some good news coming out from China. China has started to ease its COVID restrictions, and is finally going to open up their economy soon, no? So it brought some nice uplift to the China markets last week. Let's look at an interesting chart here from the energy sector. The energy sector has gone down significantly since its previous highs, no? So, and this is due to the falling oil prices, no? So if you look at the WTI crude oil prices, it's it's it has actually broken support levels here, and it has steadily been going down, no? Looking at some great oil companies like Devon Energy and ConocoPhillips, no, we can see that both these companies are hitting some pretty strong support levels, no? The question is, it will these stocks bounce off from these support levels, no? And if it does, we can try to swing trade this a bit and see if we can make some profit out of it, no? So assuming we get a confirmed bounce here, we can more or less get a 20% upside from here, and you can put a stop loss somewhere here at the bottom. So that's a 6% and 22%, not bad, right? So Devon Energy here, see, it's now at its trend line support, right? And will it bounce up? Will China easing COVID restrictions and the predicted increase in oil demand because of China's reopening bring the oil price back up? And remember, as they say, winter is coming in Europe, and the demand for oil is going to spike up again. So that remains to be seen. So I'm monitoring this carefully and see if there's an opportunity to enter into swing trade for some energy stocks, no? So some other energy stocks you might want to look at, of course, Oxy and CVX, no? Is there something there? We'll see. CVX, the chart doesn't really look that good, but Oxy's chart looks good. See if it bounces off of this trend line support, and hopefully get somewhere around a 17-18% upside. Not bad, right? So that's it for this week's episode. Thank you very much. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you again next week. Bye bye.